Good afternoon, everyone. How's your Sunday afternoon going? So far, so good, man. As far as we know, there's one more out to go, and the Yankees make a nice little comeback after a dismal beginning of the game and middle of the game of getting runners in, as usual. That never changes, except for the bottom of the eighth. This is the Chaz Chisholm show. So everybody that's been on his case, uh, let's give it a rest for a little while because he's had a very, very nice game. And, well, that's really what I can say about it so far. So right now there's a runner on first and two outs, and Devin Williams is in the game. And like I said, we're just coming on now before everything. So while that's going on, just a quick update on things that are happening. So tomorrow morning we go back to bagels, coffee, you name it, eggs, and all of that, and come to the chat at 8:30 in the morning for our regular show. But then at 2 p.m. we're going to have a special show with former Major League player, All-Star player Corey Hart. He will join us at 2 p.m. For a really in-depth interview, and he'll answer some questions in the chat. So that'll be going on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Then we will have a pregame, which we will talk about tomorrow, exactly the times and everything. So we'll let you know about that. Thank you for tuning in to Total Turnbuckle, Turnbuckle this morning, because we had a great stream, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the likes. The same thing here. Subscribe and like. By all means, as you keep doing that, the more the stream moves on, and that's what it's all about. The game is over, guys. It is officially over. The Yankees win 4-2. So we are going to officially start our post-game show, and we're going to bring up Jonathan, who's been very, very nice to join us on this post-game show on a Sunday afternoon. And let's bring him up. How you doing, Jonathan?
Hi. This game was very difficult to watch. I'm still the way I'm watching it now. I'm watching it and it's still a batter behind. So I haven't even seen the end of it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, my computer has been behind about 5 seconds throughout the whole game.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just saw the final out.
Well, okay, great. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that it was a nice comeback, but very frustrating with first and third and all of that, and
Yes.
it really stunk. But in the eighth, this was definitely the Chaz Chisholm game. So you could go Chaz Chisholm 4 and the Orioles 2.
Yeah, this is why I had trouble. I couldn't even watch Ken's channel because Ken is ahead of what I'm seeing on my computer. So it's so hard.
Yeah, I know it ruins the situation. I understand.
I'm just gonna tell you, I might have to step out for a couple minutes because I'm finishing up my laundry in maybe 7 minutes. But until then, I can talk,
Okay.
and I can come back when I get it.
No problem. Well, it's not going to be a very, very long. How you doing, D Train? How you? Welcome to the stream, Dev Finch. How you doing? I want to give a scoreboard update, which is actually very, very good news for Yankees and Yankee fans. The Detroit Tigers in the top of the ninth lead the Tampa Bay Rays 8-1 now in the top of the ninth. So that's good news. Everything goes good. The Yanks will be 3.5 games up in the American League East, 4 in the loss column. Texas 2, Pittsburgh nothing. The White Sox 1, the Jays nothing in the fifth inning. The Braves and the Marlins are tied 2-2 in the top of the fourth. The Twins lead the Brewers 1-0 in the top of the I'm sorry, 2-2. Top of the second. The Reds lead the Cardinals 1-0, top two. The Mariners lead the Cubs 3-1, top two. And actually, that Detroit game is delayed in the eighth inning. And of course, the only final is the Yankees and the Orioles. Well, Jonathan, how did you think Warren pitched? How did you overall assess the whole missile today?
I think Warren pitched well. As I said, because of obvious reasons, being on Roku, I wasn't able to see the whole game because I can only watch it on my computer. I can't watch. I tried for a while to get it on my television. I just forgot, and it was until the fifth inning, where I got a text saying I can download it on my phone. But overall, it went very well. Just giving up. Let's see. Let me do the box scores for a bit. Warren, 6 1/3, 2 runs, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, 86 pitches. So I think Warren had a nice day.
He struggled in the first inning, and I thought we were doomed from there.
Yeah, after the first inning, that he settled down. And look, we have to remember, Warren is a rookie. He's gonna have his struggles, but we just have to push through it. Look, as you know, Randy Johnson, Mickey Mantle, and a whole lot of others had poor rookie seasons, and they're in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying Will Warren is the future Hall of Famer. I'm saying players need time to adjust to Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Don't expect Major League Baseball to be the same as going to the park with your buddies and picking up a stick and a ball.
Yeah, no question about it. As far as the batting order, a couple of players had a nice day. Grissom 4 at bats, though 2 strikeouts. Judge 3 at bats, 1 hit. Rice had a very nice day, 4 at bats, 3 hits, a run. Bellinger 0 for 4. Stanton 3 strikeouts, 0 for 4. Goldschmidt came up as a pinch hitter, and he scored a run, actually pinch runner, and he scored a run. Chaz Chisholm Jr. 4 at bats, two runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a really good game for him. LeMahieu 4 at bats, 1 hit. Wells 4 at bats, 1 hit. Peraza absolutely nothing. Dominguez 1 at bat, nothing. Although he hit a long fly ball, it was caught at the wall. And Volpe didn't get a chance to go up. He only went in for defense. How you doing, 99? How's it going? Hope all is well with you. So everybody that's in the stream, what was your reaction, of the game Josh Chisholm played, man?
I think Chisholm had a good game. Chisholm's problem is similar to Judge, where he expands his zone a little bit too much. But if he can cut down on the strikeouts and swing at the pitches in the zone, he can my bad. So CT, CT says I don't think CT will be able to come today.
Right, I understand.
Yeah, he's texting me now. That's why I'm on my phone.
No problem.
Chisholm had a good game. I was. It's always good to see when good players play well.
Oh yeah, no question about it. Dev, Chaz had a really good.
Of course, was the Yarborough news.
Yeah. So, well, like I say, it was a nice little comeback. They finally showed some spirit at the end of the game, which they haven't done all year. They're never coming from behind once in a blue moon. So today, take advantage of it. And it was a very, very nice win. It was nice to see, Volpe not in the lineup, getting a little rest. He came in for defensive purposes later on, though.
But the one person we haven't talked about is Rice. He went 3 for 4 with a run.
Yeah, he had a couple of hard hit balls, no question about it.
Judge went 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Stanton got a hit. But Chisholm and Rice are the players.
Mm-hmm.
Chisholm and Rice are the players of the.
They're definitely the players of the game, and the bullpen pitched pretty well, kept the Yankees in the game enough for them.
So Joe, let me.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, let me get back to you. I'm just
all right. All right.
Put me in the background. I'll come up when I'm ready.
Okay. See you later. So we leave one and we get another one. How you doing, Big Ed? How's it going?
What about that trade? Wait, hold on. Before we get to the Yankees, I just want to say, man, that trade happened when Kevin Durant was live at Fanatics Fest. He was at Fanatics Fest and that trade broke.
Wow.
Kevin Durant is now a Houston Rocket.
So where does that fit them in the realm of things for next year?
They make some contenders, but they gave away their young, promising player in Jalen Green, which I don't get. But they need more pieces around Durant now, so the pressure's on them to win a championship now next year.
Wow.
So
yeah, that was a lot. They gave up a lot for him, but he's what is he, about 36 now?
Yeah, 37, 36, and he was doing a panel with Taylor Rooks and Fanatic Fest, and then the fans found out before him actually. And then his manager Rich Kleiman was in the with the fans in there, and then he nodded his head to Taylor Rooks. Yeah, he did. He got traded to Houston.
Jeez. Did you get to see some of the Yankee game?
Well, now we're back to square one. I don't know what's going on now. We scored 7 runs and now we're back to 2 runs. This is insane. Is that crazy?
No, I know, but at least we won the game.
Yeah.
They scored 4 runs. It was the Chaz Chisholm show today, man.
Yeah.
Although Rice had 3 hits also. Giancarlo did not look good today. He was behind all the pitches.
Oh, but our pitching looked great though. Our pitching was awesome.
Yeah, the pitching was good. Warren, after he got out of that first inning, obviously he settled down. Looks like someone new in the chat.
What's up, Bill? What's up, 99?
Hey, Bill O, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. I hope you subscribe as you were coming in. I'd really appreciate it. And press the like button on your way out. As long as you like the content, I appreciate it. Tomorrow,
tomorrow we booked. My team and I booked Corey Hart, former MLB outfielder, for Joe's show. So tune in tomorrow here at 2 p.m. Put your questions in the chat. It's gonna be fun.
And I'm also going to break some news, but I'm not going to tell you. What I am going to tell you is I'm going to have a surprise for everyone. In the next few days, I believe it's going to be a former player, but I am not mentioning who it is right now until it's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Wait a minute, who did you go through for this one?
I didn't have to go through anybody. He was my friend. So I am excited and I'm looking forward to it. So I can break some news too.
It's a former player, current player.
Former player.
Nice. I think I know who it is.
Right. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's a former Yankee. I can tell.
And no, you don't.
It's a former Yankee though.
Maybe.
I think
maybe.
I think I know who it is.
Now I'm gonna have the chat all guessing now, my friends.
But tomorrow my team and I booked Corey Hart for tomorrow, former MLB outfielder for the Brewers. So tune in here on Joe's show. He's joining the show at 2 p.m. It's gonna be a great one. So and then leave your questions in the chat. He'll answer some of your questions. So there you go.
99. No, I wish it was Derek Jeter, but no, not yet. Not yet. No, it's not Derek Jeter.
I think it's.
But I promise you, as soon as I wrap up the day that this person is going to be on, I will let everybody know. I promise. But I am working on a few things too. But this is the man who's the man's man. This is the guy that does it all. But no, it's not Pablo Reyes, and he is never coming on this show. He, especially now he's a former Yankee. Oh, no, it's not. No, I got your text. No, it's not. But no, but I got everybody going now. See, a little. Anyway, but no, we are looking forward to tomorrow. I think it'll be a great interview.
Corey Hart, you guys are gonna enjoy Corey Hart. He's the best.
CT Cards is going to be with me.
Yep.
With the chat. So everybody, the link is already there. So if you'd like to start,
don't forget to send me the link so we can send it to him too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, the stream is already on, so I can send you the link right after
the link for him to join though. We need for him.
Yeah. No problem. Bill says pitcher or fielder. Well, did you subscribe or not? If you subscribe, I might give you a hint. If you didn't subscribe, I'm not saying a word because everybody in that chat has subscribed already. Oh, you already subscribed. Okay. I'll give you a hint. He used to play baseball.
That's it.
Yes, he was an ex-Yankee. That's all I can say.
Oh wow! But the Yankees, what a way to close out the series though against the Orioles, taking 2 out of the 3, which we needed in the AL East. And like I said, the pitching looked good. They could have scored a little bit more runs, in my opinion, but still the pitching held up. So I think they're getting their confidence back as a team. And there's some still inconsistencies in the lineup, but they're starting to, I guess, put better at bats. And then, well, let's see what happens now as we travel to Cincinnati right now.
They got to give a spanking to them after they swept us last year. So,
and then tomorrow you'll get to see your guy wins tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to pitch. That there is good news too. The Tigers are all over the Tampa Bay in the 9th inning. They're winning 8-1. So that would mean that, God willing, the Yankees will be 3.5 games up, 4 in the loss column. Hey, Jake, welcome again back to the stream. How's everything going? Hope all is well. No, it's not it's not that good. You're going to ask me all the way around. You'll never get it. You will never get it. Never get it. I got him going now. Maybe after the stream, I'll tell you. But not on the stream. No, I wish it was Swishalicious. Will you stop it, you? No. Anyway. But there's still a good game on tonight, guys, if you still want to see baseball.
Yeah, and baseball, who's playing tonight is the Mets. No, Mets.
The Mets and the Phillies finish out their series in Philadelphia. So, that's going to be that, that should be a good one. But no, as far as the game today, I mean, what disappointed me is, again, Manhunt, they had first and third, second and third, and they didn't score. First and third, they didn't score. I mean, come on, man. Big N, what is the problem? What do they just clam up? I mean, I don't get it. They do just enough not to score.
They got to do a better job of playing a little. I think they did, like you said before, small ball. They don't know how. Sometimes they don't know how to do small ball, so they got to do a better job of creating runs in different ways instead of going for the home run ball. When they have man on base, you got to think differently, but they don't think differently. They think long ball or whatever. So they need to switch up their mentality at the play when they have runners on base. And I agree with you, Joe. I think small ball has to come and play in certain situations for them to succeed, to add more runs as a team. So right now, they got this happens every year for the Yankees, runners in scoring position. That's the issue for us.
Yeah,
They need to
they've
do
had this.
they need to do a better job of that, in my opinion. And yep, you're right. 99/2. Game 7 tonight. Can't wait. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, and again, like you said, and it's funny they allow these big trades while the NBA Finals is on. I
Mhm.
find that hard to believe.
Well, that's what anything can happen at Fanatics Fest. So
No, I understand that, but like for the World Series, you can't make a trade like that.
no, you can't. No.
So how does basketball allow that? At least first of all, it shouldn't be leaked until tomorrow.
Like
That's,
after,
that's not
after
right.
yeah.
Man, that's not right for the Game 7 final. That's it's a big trade. They couldn't wait till tomorrow.
I guess they want.
That's disrespect. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Houston purposely did it today because I think Durant went to Fanatics today. So
Yeah, but that's a little disrespect. I'm sorry. That's not right.
mhm.
That you can make a trade any day of the week. You gotta wait to the 7th game of the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you got to admit that's a little. They should not allow that. I blame the NBA for that. There's
I think Adam Silver needs to do a better job of controlling that. Remember, David Stern did a great job of that.
Yep.
I think he vetoed a couple of trades. Remember the Chris Paul one to the Lakers? He vetoed.
Right.
Yeah.
So why have a trade deadline then?
Yeah.
No trade deadline then. The trade deadline means nothing. Look, they can make a trade anytime they want. So there's no trade deadline in basketball. I don't want to hear it. We'll laugh at it next year.
Mhm.
We'll say, what do you have this for? You're going to make a trade. You're making trades on the 7th game of the finals.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm sorry. First of all, both teams should be fined. That's number one. Listen, both those teams in the finals, I really couldn't care less. But you got to respect it.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I mean, look what baseball does. At least they do the right thing there. No trade, nothing in nothing in the playoffs, nothing in the World Series, and you have a trade deadline which is July 31st. I mean, the season's not over. I'm sorry, there are still 2 teams playing. I never heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. To me, that's hogwash. Very, very, very bad. And people should be pissed. The 2 teams that are playing should be pissed, and the fans of the NBA should be pissed. What happens if that was the Lakers? You know how much they were going to.
What's up, Ken?
Hey, how you doing, Ken? How much time and effort they'll be talking about the Lakers? I mean, even this thing with the sale.
Yeah.
You have all year to do it. You have all year to do it. You wait until the finals?
Oh, it's crazy. This is, I don't know.
Yeah, no, and then you wonder why the NBA gets low ball because they do stupid things.
Yeah, so they Kevin Durant just revealed something else live at Fanatic Fest. You want to hear this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Durant live at Fanatic Fest, he's still there as we speak. He just revealed to someone that he said the Phoenix Suns wanted him gone.
Okay, well, good. That's their problem. He goes to another team and he does well. He wanted him gone. So what they do? It's not, regardless of what it is, it still takes away from the league.
No, I know. I agree with you.
It's
I think
disrespect.
they need to change it up a little bit. And baseball does a great job of that. So,
And you know what, Big N?
Ken, I do have love for your ugly truth. Come on, I've been busy today.
No. I what?
No, Ken. Ken,
What
I
was
do,
it?
I do have love for your ugly truth show. Come on, man.
What I'm about to say is, if the media was smart and together,
Yeah,
don't report anymore.
right.
And I don't want, and I'll tell you the truth, I really don't care about the game, but I would watch the game, and shame on them if they announced that trade on the game. Shame on them, because that's wrong. You work your tail off all year to get in that finals, and now a team that's sitting at home, playing golf or whatever the heck they're doing, the owner decides, oh, let me make a big trade, let me make noise. And well, you know what? You're not good enough to be in the finals. You're not good enough to make a trade in the finals. That's hogwash, and the league should protest it, and they really should turn the trade down.
Oh,
Turn the trade down.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Joe. I think they need to. Adam Silver needs to come up with a different rule here. I think they should wait until after the NBA season is over, until after the finals is over.
Yeah, no, listen, any NBA player, I don't care who it is, if they like that, then I'm sorry, something's not right in the world. No
What's up,
way,
Mark? What's
no
up,
how.
Jake? Wait, real quick, I want to give a big shout out to Ken for making the Corey Hart thumbnail for tomorrow for Joe. So shout out to Ken.
Thank you, Ken. Yeah, no, we said a big shout out to him in the morning. Hey, Merck, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Thanks a lot for coming up. Sean Browning, how's everybody doing? All of the heavy hitters are coming on. They all see. They're not here for me. They're here for Nate, for Nitin over here. They don't care about me. I know that. But it's okay. It's okay. We love you anyway. But no, oh, yeah, Joe. Yeah, don't buddy me, Merck. Don't buddy me. Come on. I know. I'm just teasing. Hey, guys, don't forget tomorrow at 2 p.m. To come on the very special show. Mm-hmm. But thanks to this man over here, we have a very, very good player, an all-star, former all-star, Corey Hart. Now the link, the link is on there, everyone. You can start asking your questions.
Did you Ken wants to know if you use a thumbnail?
Yes, they did.
Okay, yeah, he did. Yeah, okay.
Yes, they did. You didn't do it for nothing. Trust me. I mean, I do it my own way. I put it on my own way, but I get it on there.
Cold Italian pizza.
Cold Italiano pizza. How you doing, my friend? What's up?
What are you guys eating tonight for the Game 7 of the NBA Finals? Let's go.
Right after the stream, I have cousins coming. We're gonna have baked ziti today, and I made a nice pork.
So how many people? A lot of people coming to your house today?
About 5.
Oh wow! Nice.
About 5.
Are they saying for the playoffs too? Game 7 or no? Just
no.
Okay.
Nah, not for basketball. And first of all, it's off limits after what just happened.
Yeah.
I won't watch a minute of that game. Not 1 minute. I'll suffer with the Mets. I mean, with the other teams. I'm just kidding. Listen, we're not a Met hater here. We do have people on the stream that are Met fans. Totally respected. The only time I don't root for the Mets is when they play the Yankees. So every other time, I have no problem with it. Corey Hart, the singer. All right, Corey. All right, Mr. Pizza. You're a good guy. Nope. You're wrong again. What was I going to say? Dev Finch, we have barbecued ribs for dinner. Oh, yummy. Barbecue. Wow. And you don't invite us. I mean, really.
What's up, Jonathan?
The master of breaking stories. How you doing? Hey, Let me ask you something, Jonathan. I don't know how big of a basketball fan you are, but we were just discussing it.
Kevin Durant.
I am so upset that a big trade could be announced during the Stanley Cup. Listen to me. The NBA Finals. Don't you think that's garbage?
Well, I think it probably the trade probably should have been announced after the game. Yes,
No, real
but
Bill.
however, news gets out. This day and age is much different than it was 25 years ago when you had radio and television. So if one piece of information gets out on the internet, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
There was no reason for it.
No.
First of
Of
all,
course,
they
there's
gotta
no
go.
reason
No, no,
for it,
no, no,
but
no,
that
no,
doesn't
no.
mean it's not going
Listen.
to happen.
No. I'm just trying to make a point, a really good point here. It had to go to the commissioner's
Yeah.
office,
Yeah.
and that should have been stopped.
Mm-hmm.
There's no excuse. The
I agree.
NBA is low. They're lower than the lows. You don't do that to the two. How would you like it if the Yankees, if the Knicks were in New York, would go crazy if the Knicks were in there, and whoever, and you got to hear a big trade as soon as they come on. They got to talk about this big trade. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
They
No,
should both
they
be.
should.
First of all, they should have said, "Wait until tomorrow." End of story. Now,
they
if
waited
they,
until
now,
tonight.
they should get fined. They both should get fined. And the NBA doesn't do it, then they're weasels.
Mm-hmm.
They're weasels.
Well, they should at least wait. If not tomorrow, they should at least wait until what they used to do, the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, like it's 10 o'clock. Do you know what team you have? I mean, come on.
Do you know what team you're on?
Yeah, you know.
And he found Jonathan. He was live.
Merck is having pasta fazool.
Oh, pasta fazool.
Oh boy, yummy.
Steak and cheese sandwich today too. For,
Ken, breaded pork tendon. That's what I didn't have. That's what I'm having, Ken. Did you raid my refrigerator? That's exactly what I made. Pork tenderloin. Man, oh man.
That's not something I normally eat. Pork tenderloin.
It's good. You make
Good.
it.
You're having that today? You're having that with your baked ziti today?
Yeah, well, I made that in the big ziti.
Oh, nice.
You know what we say in Italian when you like something, right?
What? Yeah.
That's it. Hey, Ken, this is for you. There you go, my man, right there. And cold Italian pizza,
More
this
Italian
is for
pizza.
you also.
How you doing?
How you doing? Real Bill, what's going on? How you doing? What'd you eat today, Real Bill? Let's hear it. Merc had pasta vazul, man. Woo! You gotta stay in your own room after you eat that stuff. I'll tell you that. That's great stuff, man. That awesome. No, but in all honesty, everyone, no, I'm hot. I'm really upset at this. I'm really upset. There's no reason. I have no love lost at all for the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
To me, throw it out in the garbage for all I care. Really. And I would love to get the one of the representatives of one of those teams with the trade and ask them, do you have any respect for the league?
Oh, I have more good news, actually.
Go ahead. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead.
Rays are losing 9-1 in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I gave it 8-1 score.
Well,
But thank you. That's good. Merck says, yeah, I don't respect the NBA anymore either. Thank you. I really, really appreciate. Please back me up on this because it makes sense. Even the big N's backing me up. And when he backs me up, I feel great.
well, the
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
the one,
Really,
one-
Bill says.
I think they should have done a better job of. I know
there is
that
another, there is
reason-
another
I think,
criticism.
in my opinion, the reason why they did it today is because Kevin Durant is live at Fanatics Fest right now. He's over there in New
What
York.
does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just. It's
Real
just
Bill is really letting me have it. Joe is the commissioner of all sports.
It's weird. It's weird. But I agree with Joe, though. I think they have to do a better job. Like what David Stern did. Like I told earlier, David Stern vetoed that Lakers trade, the Chris Paul trade. So
There's another criticism I have with the NBA is that the tickets are more expensive than any other sport that I've seen.
Well, look at the New York Knicks, the first row.
The Knicks,
They,
you know what? When I went to a Knicks game, I spent I spent as much on 2 tickets. For those, the price of 2 tickets was less than the cost I went when I did a round trip to California. Two
Bill said-
tickets for the price of a round trip to California.
Unbelievable. Bill O says, I stopped caring about the NBA when here in Portland we had the Jailblazers. We had the Jailblazers. Oh my God.
Jailblazers?
Yep.
I
The
think
Trail-
he's criticizing the Trailblazers.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You know. Let's see. If it wasn't for gymnastic, Jazz wouldn't have scored today.
Gymnastic Jazz.
I know he played and he avoided big injury, guys. Big injury in that play at home plate.
Well, as
And
I
of course,
said,
the umpire doesn't even see the ball out of the glove. He's ready to call him out. Oh, I think Boone would have just came out of his pants, but he would have went nuts because he was ready, and he was just ready to call him out. The ball's going to the third base coach bag. Are you kidding me? I mean, oh my God, the things that you see are just head scratching. It really is. I mean, you can't. But let's see, Real Bill Jazz is the man. Since he was injured, the guy is nuclear. Oh yeah, you're right, 100% right. But Sean Browning, let's see. I stopped watching with Zoe, Shaq, Kobe, and everyone retired. Oh yeah, I stopped watching when I'm afraid to watch because the Knicks haven't won in 54 years now. I mean, it's a total joke.
What happened to Jonathan?
The I don't know. Oh, you came back. The whole stadium would have beat the crap out of the ump.
Mm-hmm.
I kept it clean. Yes, Jonathan, you're a bouncing ball today. What's going on?
I'm just drinking. I'm drinking something here. Allowed to drink on camera.
Ken says I was surprised we actually had a play reviewed in the first inning and got it in our favor. Yeah, I mean, imagine the Yankees. Maybe they were sleeping at the controls.
Yeah.
They say, "Ooh, Yankees, we can't have them have a good inning." No. And they must have had a coffee break and they let it through. Give me a break, will you please? What do you guys think of Winans tomorrow for his first game?
I think.
Go ahead, one of you.
Jonathan, go. You go first.
I'm happy to see him. I'm interested to see what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's been doing very well at AAA, so it's time to see what he can do. If anything, if he pitches well, he could be either a good player or a trade piece.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now, cold Italian pizza. I'm going to say it right now. If the Yankees lose this series, you better all come back for the biggest rant that I've ever had in my life. Because they got swept in Yankee Stadium last year, and they look like dogs. And if they get swept again over there, I'm telling you right now, you better be in a room where there's going to be no noise, a lot of noise, because I'm going to be screaming my head off. They better go in there and want to beat the you-know-what out of this team, because they embarrassed us, totally embarrassed us at Yankee Stadium. So they better go. They better think before they swing at garbage. They better think about it. They will hear me from here to Cincinnati.
So
take to the bank.
So my take on wins.
That's about 700 miles.
Mm-hmm.
My voice will travel.
Yeah. So my take on wins. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does tomorrow. And Joe, hopefully he's as advertised in the minors. So I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm finally they're doing something right here for the fans to see something new,
Well,
see something flashy. So
I was a broken record, and everybody was saying, "Oh, they're never going to bring him up. They're not going to bring him up. They're not." Okay, I'm not mentioning it anymore. Now that it's here, I'm still not going to say anything because it takes them 500 years to make a move. And don't you love it when the Yankees play footsies with Scranton? They bring the guy up, they bring the guy down. They bring the guy up, they bring the guy down. They bring the guy up, they bring the guy down.
They can't do this with this guy. If they do this with this guy, it reminds me of what they did to Java. I keep telling people, that's what happened to Java.
What do you think they could have done with Java? How could they have handled Java better? Just leave him in the bullpen?
Or he was a starter too. He was brought up as a starter.
So how could Java's career have been different if they did something?
Maybe instead of switching him from a starter to a bullpen, they could have kept him as a. Obviously, you can tell he's a better reliever, so they could have kept him as a reliever from the start, in my opinion.
Could have kept him as the setup guy to Mariano.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how he should have been his entire career, and maybe he would still even be playing.
I mean, listen, he was coming out of the bullpen at 99, 100 miles an hour. You just don't take that for granted. They were playing him like an accordion. I mean, really. Oh, let's push a button for Java. He can handle it. Let's put him in here. Oh, let's do that. No, you know what? Let's put him in the starting rotation. Why do you want to break up something in the bullpen that was so perfect? Go out and get a pitcher. No.
I don't even remember what Java said about the game in 2007 with the insects.
Oh,
why didn't they stop that game?
Well, that's what I said. I told him straight out. I said, he talked about Joe Torre in his book. He said the one regret Joe Torre had on being the Yankee manager is not forcing the team off the field. That was the right move.
I think that was the turning point of Joe Torre's Yankee career. That's the game that got Joe Torre. I don't know if he got fired, but his contract was up and he didn't come back.
Well, Joe Torre was on a leash anyway because if you remember, I think George wanted to fire him after they lost 4 straight to the Red Sox back in 2004. So he had a very long. You got to give George Steinbrenner at that point credit because if that was the old George Steinbrenner, darn well they would have already had another 20 managers already.
Yep.
But he was getting a little bit old. He had a bout of fainting. He had some problems, and I guess he changed and all of that. So. And kudos to George that he allowed him to manage, but those were the 2 mistakes: the way he handled the pitching staff in that Red Sox series, and then what poor Jabba. I mean, look at the videos.
Yeah.
Look at the video. Those things were coming
out
of
the
his
same
mouth.
day that I met Joe Torre.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not? They take out for stupid things. They stop.
Joe Torre made a mistake that game. He should have when those flies starting to go over. All over his Java. I mean, I don't know why they didn't stop. It was crazy.
Yeah, and how about what he said with Jeter? Jeter said, Jabba said, "Hey, Jeets, thanks for coming on the mound." He said, "How can I come on the mound? The more they sprayed, the more they came around. I'm not coming near you." And so it was like, if anybody missed that interview, please go back to it.
And please,
I've left it on.
Yeah. Please watch that interview and please subscribe to our Job in the Mouth show. I'm their PR manager for the show, so please subscribe also.
Are they on tomorrow night?
Yeah, we're on tomorrow night. Yep.
I want to hear. I'm going to go on. I want to go on there, and I want to hear what they have to say about the NBA. This I want to hear because it's anybody that agrees with this. I'm sorry. I don't think you know. That you don't know the game. You not only the game, but sports in general.
This is I'm looking at what Jabba commented online right now, and it's an interesting idea. He's commenting to a point that someone recommended to Jabba. Here's the point. Here's the comment. Umps need to wear noise canceling headsets, so the only thing they can hear are other umps talking. And Jabba said that's not a terrible idea. So I like that idea. If all umps had noise canceling headsets that allowed them to communicate with each other, and not hear the surrounding noise in the background, maybe that improves the game somewhat.
But I have a question for either one of you. That I think I know the answer to it, but I'm confused. Now, the pitcher and the catcher have that in their thing, but do the infielders have it too?
I don't think so.
Because sometimes the way they react and they act, to me, they're connected with it too, and I find that strange.
If they have it, I would think it would be communicating between the infielders and not the pitcher. I think the pitcher and the catcher.
Nick, can you find that out when you have a chance with the contacts? Can somebody find that out?
Find what out?
If it's only the pitcher and the catcher that has the earpiece, I believe that maybe the shortstop has it. I'm not sure because sometimes the way they turn and everything, I'm thinking they have it too. Are they in communication that they know a fastball's coming or a sweeper or whatever? It's interesting. I'd love to know. Anybody in the chat know for sure? Ken, I know you're the master of knowing a lot of this stuff. Is it possible that the infielders have a connection to that system with the catcher and the pitcher? I would appreciate if somebody could let me know.
I'm looking. Yep, I'm looking.
The pitch cam, right?
Wait, the infielders have access with the pitchers and
right. The pitchers, do they have access to what the pitcher and catcher hear?
Do they have access to the pitch com?
Okay.
I don't think they do.
I would think that'd be like cheating, right? Because somebody had put in my ear that they have it.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, it says here, yes, it's possible for the infielders to have access to the pitch count, though it's not a standard practice in all leagues or situations. In some cases, teams might choose to provide this information to the infielders to help them strategize and anticipate the pitcher's next move.
Jeez. I think that's that, let's see what Ken has to say. The only people that have the pitch com access is the pitcher and the catcher. But Big N just read something that there is a possibility that the infielders would have it. Merck says Volpe wears it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm getting that's what somebody put in my ear, that Volpe has it. Merck says I've seen Volpe with it before.
I've seen them have it to communicate with the booth when they have an on-field interview during the game, but not when they don't communicate with the announcer.
Got it. I mean, I'm not saying it's that detrimental important, but I don't know. That's like, isn't that like cheating? Isn't that like the batter could just then turn around and say, "Oh, a fastball's coming"? I mean, you got to have something for the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
You got to hold something. It's bad enough that the other team could see if you're tipping pitches off. Now you gotta have, I mean, it's like too much. I don't know. It's just a little cuckoo. The system has a lot of issues. Not sure why you'd want it. Well, I guess because they don't want it. They don't want to put the fingers down like they did years ago. Like, one is a fastball, 2, 3, whatever. They don't want, because there's camera angles everywhere, and they figure that with that camera angle, somehow they'll get it to the other team's manager. That's the only thing I can think of why they do that. Or the catcher is very lazy and he doesn't want to put his hand in the middle there. I mean, come on. Real Bill says, "Oh, bang the trash cans." Yeah. That is never going to be let go. Forget that. That's over with, guys. Listen, the Yankees have accepted it. Major League Baseball accepted it. We've accepted it. Just forget it. Listen, the Astros have to live with that. And if they're comfortable, if those players those years are comfortable, then you know what? Then shame on them. But you can't blame the Astro players of today because they had nothing to do with it. Not because they put the Astros jersey on that they're going to be knocking on trash cans. That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The reason that they cover their mouth when they talk to the pitcher, they have lip readers on the staff. Yeah, that's a good reason. Yes. Merck says, guys in the past, let it go. We've got bigger fan base. Yeah.
Well, I have some actually good news in terms of Devin Williams.
Oh, what's the good news?
Well, it says here in the last 15 games, he's pitching with a 1.88 ERA with 21 strikeouts and 14 in the third inning.
Nice.
In the last 7 games, he's 6 2/3, 1 run, 1.35 ERA, 9 strikeouts.
I'll tell you, his outings, he reminds me of the Goose years ago. He stunk in April and a little bit of May. And then when the lights went on for like June, July, August, he was lights out. And not only that, 3 innings. So he laughs when he hears, oh, this great, he's not taking anything away from Mariano. But he said he laughs at the other ones, 480 saves. What do they do, an inning? He said, I pitched 3 innings.
I know. In June, Williams had a 1.17 ERA.
Wow. And probably only going to get better. Yeah, I think he has his confidence back. I see a different Williams now. I see him a little cocky. I see him a little,
Would you keep Luke Weaver in the closer role for throughout the whole season, or move Devin Williams back there eventually?
Honestly,
I think it will have to be a flip because it will all depend. For example, if you have 3 days in a row where you need a closer, one of those days will be Williams and not Weaver, because you cannot overpitch your pitcher. And he might be tired from the night before. It all depends on how they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is with Loizaga being healthy, we have the 3-headed monster.
Well, that's what we had when we had Betances, Chapman,
Miller.
and Miller.
Right.
The no hits DMC. That's what they call no runs DMC.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I don't know.
They didn't win.
Right. No. I hear you. I hear you. But I don't know. It's very hard. It's very, very hard to explain. But what do you think, guys? Do you think that this is the start of the roll of the winning streak? 5,
hope
6,
so.
7 in a row. What do you
I
think?
hope so. Yeah.
I hope so.
I think they really, really are ready and deserve to have a 5, 6, 7 game winning streak. It's about time. Instead of, 1 here, 2 there, 1 here, 2 there, 2 there, 1 here, 2 here, it would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see Stanton cut down on his strikeouts though.
Well, he had a tough game today, guys.
Yeah.
Very, very tough game. And you knew it was going to happen sooner or later. If he didn't do it his first time up, he was going to do it eventually. So
I went 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
yeah, I'll tell you guys, where does the time go? I mean, I turned around and I said hello to everyone, and we're just about an hour in the stream.
What time
And
is your
That means you have a very good stream going because it flies.
What time is your party or your relatives?
Well, they should be coming like within the next 15, 20 minutes.
Hmm.
But
So we have another 10 minutes.
first of all, they're listening, so they wouldn't even bother until I sign off. So either they stay in the community area or they'll do something, but they know that they're not going to ring the bell or whatever while I'm on the air. Everybody's respectful. Merck says, not watching the NBA game tonight. Good for you. Good for you. Don't watch it. I don't care how big of a fan you are. Rebel against it. Let them squirm. Let those ratings go down the tubes.
Mm-hmm.
And are they on ABC
Probably.
or ESPN? No.
Oh, NBA Finals, yeah, ABC.
Oh, okay. All right.
ABC.
ABC.
Yeah. And,
Yep.
and man, oh, man.
They're on ABC and ESPN too.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, thank you, Mark. Real Bill says, I love you, Joe. You are my Italian brother. All right. Thank you. That's the nicest compliment Bill's given me. Now I feel good. Oh, man, I'm going to enjoy my baked ziti tonight. Thank you. I wish I could put it through the screen for everybody. I'm telling you, it's real good.
I could always use a good big.
I think I'm going to do a cooking channel, and everybody's going to learn the baked ziti, my sauces, all my secret stuff. I think you guys would enjoy it. Can you imagine here? You put a Pillsbury Doughboy hat on me and a nice apron, and hello everybody. We're gonna talk. Get the onions and the garlic and all of that.
You dress like the chef from Ratatouille.
There you go.
You have a big white
Big
chef.
Big N's gonna have to come from where he
frying pan
is.
Wait,
Staten Island. I want him next to me. He's got to hold the camera the right way. I mean, I don't want to get no powder or no flour on me. I got to look good. He's got to dust me off. All of that stuff. Meantime, when he's coming, he brings me all the delicacies. There's a method for my madness. Let's see, Real Bill. Baked ziti is awesome with homemade bread and a big salad. Man, oh man, you're an Italian American, my friend. You say that in Italy, you're in trouble. You're going to sleep with the fishes. They will not eat bread with ziti. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's a real Americano. That's an Americano. Let's see.
Ken said, "Paulie, leave the hunt and grab the candles."
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, Real Bill. I mean, listen, I'm with you because when we make all the, I make 5 different sauces because I've learned from the best, including ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance. I learned from the best. So one time I'll have my mother's, I'll have my grandmother's, I'll have my ex-girlfriend, I'll have my sister-in-law, or I'll have my aunt. I can go any which way I want. They're all delicious. Oh, also rest in peace, my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's was, forget about it. because he used to make pizza in his bakery. So believe me when I tell you, oh my God. And he made an eggplant. If you guys like eggplant, it is the best. Have that on watching a Yankee game. Oh my God,
I like
nothing better.
I like eggplant parm.
Palm, yeah,
Yeah.
eggplant palm. But and let me tell you, man, the way they made it with you got the layer of sauce, you have the mozzarella, then you have the layer of sauce again. You put the eggplant, then you and you put all little seasonings. Oh my God, to die for, to absolutely die. Hey, here's Mister Asparagus
Jason!
Pie.
What's up, Jason? Woo!
Asparagus Pie has joined
Asparagus
us.
pie.
How you doing, big guy? What's up? He overslept this morning.
There's actually a nice,
Coming on. Yes, I am.
there's a very nice Italian deli near where I work.
Nope.
You don't like Italian delis?
Oh yeah, I do love it. No, I'm answering in the chat what I'm being asked. No, he's dying to know, and he will know after the show. Let's see. Oh no, Joe, don't put that up there. It was a joke. I know. I'm not. But listen, I have a new star now. I'm no more what you think. Forget about Dino. It's done.
It's Bruno San Martino.
That's right. You put up Bruno, and I'll be forever your fan. I will be a fan of you. I am Bruno Sammartino, Italiano. I know Dino Bravo's Italian, but that's not Italian. Bruno is Italian, and not only for that, he's been my idol. He will always be my idol. So you take that off and you put Bruno on. I don't care. I have pictures. I'll give them to you. But I'm Bruno. No more Dino. Jason looks like
a wine.
Looks like a wine and a man to me.
Wine and cheese man.
Wine and cheese man to me. Jason loves asparagus. Are you kidding? Dino is from Montreal. I'm from a New York City. Joe, do you celebrate Feast of Seven? Oh, yes. How can you not celebrate the fishes on Christmas Eve? You gotta have the spaghetti. You gotta have the spaghetti with the clams. You gotta have the shrimp, the baked shrimp. You gotta have the cold shrimp. You gotta have octopus. You gotta have all that stuff. Are you kidding? Oh, it's the best. That meal I hate to miss.
Do you think the Yankees could trade for a third baseman?
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, if it's not Suarez, I think they. Do you think they'll go after Matt Chapman or no? Matt
Chapman, his price will be. He has a lot of money, but
Matt Chapman scares me, guys.
Yeah,
and
I like his defense. I don't like his contract.
Yeah, if they pay the whole contract, I'll take him. If the Yankees only have to pay him $1 million, I'll take him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pay a dollar over that. No way. But if they pay most of it, I think the Yankees will go. Listen, he's past the Matt Chapman of what he was. He's good, but is he better? Is he better than what we have? Yeah, no question. But DJ LeMahieu, I mean, let's give him a little credit, man. He's been hitting in the clutch.
Yeah, so it's possible if DJ still continues to play, it's possible we may not need another infielder.
Well, don't let Cashman hear you that, because he'll say, "Oh, the fans are happy, so let me leave it alone."
I don't think Cashman cares what I say, because if he did, he would never have traded Whitlock. He would have saved Whitlock. He didn't trade Whitlock. Whitlock was a Rule 5 guy. But Another bad choice.
Yeah, well, they listen. There's a lot of
I mean,
ex-Yankees all over the.
I'm the guy who never wanted Joey Gallo on the team.
Well, they were doing that because they so desperately needed hitting, and they picked up
Yeah,
Rizzo. And they
Gallo is
picked up
who you
Gallo.
get when you want a hitter.
Yeah, I know, but did you really think he was going to be that bad?
Yes.
Well,
I'd never wanted him to start with. Gallo is a home run or a strikeout player and with good defense. He's not worth the money he was getting.
Before I forget, while Jason C is on the chat, I want to say thank you so much to Jason, who was with me for about 2 hours last night, and we were struggling how to do a couple of things on the stream here.
Yeah, shout out
Kudos to Jason. Thank you so much for your time and effort. And if I took you away from the family, I feel terrible about that. So kudos to you. Again, kudos to Ken. Ken, thank you so much. I got up to an email, to a text actually, that says, "Hey Joe, look at this," and I did, and I can't thank you guys enough for the wonderful stuff, and really thank you to each and every one of you. But overall, everyone, it's been a pretty good day.
Yep.
Yankees win, the Yankees gain. We have a new pitcher for tomorrow.
Wins. Let's go Wins.
Yeah, and a little sad. No, don't worry, it's not Joey Gallo. I would never do this to the stream that I love.
I know.
No, I would never do that. No, but it's a good day so far, guys.
Yeah, let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. Hey guys, let's do your final thoughts, because we got a big day tomorrow too. So Jonathan, go first.
Well, this was a good game today. I would have preferred to see a little bit more offense from specific guys, but look, a win. I'll always take a win. I'll never quit it. I'll never be angry with winning.
Nip, before you go, Merck, no problem. I hope you have power. Now tomorrow's going to be a tough day around. I already got from the electric company, Con Edison, 5 messages today that be careful with anything. The power in the next 3 days.
It's going to be hot.
103.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be very smart with the electric and everything. So I hope we don't have any problems with the streams. Mm-hmm. But you know what, Merck? Don't worry about it, because if you do miss it, all you have to do is you go back to it. It'll be there for you. It'll be there the whole time. I appreciate you thinking about us and coming on. And I wish everybody else in the stream. Jason said, I lived through 2, and yes, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I remember the last New York City blackout. It was probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. And that's,
I had to walk down 23 flights of stairs.
No, I know. But you know what though? When it gets like that, they already cut power. They cut it like 30%, 40%, sometimes 50%. So number one, we got to be safe. Make sure everybody, please, if you have anybody in the family that doesn't feel well, please make sure that they're taken care of. Make sure your electric company knows that if somebody in the family needs to be connected to something, it's really important. Don't play around with it. Make sure that everything is A-okay for that loved one in your family. By all means, please. And now, Nip, give your final thoughts.
Let's go Yankees. Big win tonight. Big win today, I should say. So hopefully they can start this winning streak. Continue the winning streak in Cincinnati, and I'm looking forward to seeing your guy wins. I'm happy that the Yankees finally listened to you, Joe. So we get to see it now, finally tomorrow.
If he does bad, man, they're going to be throwing darts at me.
No, but
I'm going to have a shield on. But if he pitches good, we'll all be in good shape.
no, but
Shout out to Jason. He said, make
Stock
sure
up.
everybody stocks up with water and canned foods.
Yep. Thank you.
Definitely. Real Bill, please, in case if you're in, I know you have a lot of storms, but make sure that everything is cool with your wife. Anything you need, call the places you need to call. Very, very important. Flashlights, everything like that you need. We all take it for granted, and then you lose that, and we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. So, be prepared. But in that, and then of course we can't watch the Yankees if there's no power. What do we do? Oh my God!
You need to get the radio.
You get you got to get the transistors that with the batteries and all. All the more that you got to go to Ken's channel. You got to go to the Ugly Truths channel and listen to the play and watch the play.
Well, here's the problem with that. If you have no power, how are you going to get the internet?
Yeah.
Well, there's got to be some. Well, no, you know how? Because your battery on your phone is 100%.
Yeah.
So you be smart about it. You listen to a pitch, you close it. You listen to a pitch, you close it. And you say, no, go on your phone and make it half power, and you'll save it. And there you go. So you're listening to Ken. You know what's going on, and that's it. So that's the end of the story. No, but no jokes aside, please, everybody stay safe.
Yep.
I think what they're saying on the East Coast.
No, here in New Jersey, we're supposed to get 100. We're supposed to get 103 degrees also here.
Yes. Tuesday's supposed to be the thing. So stock up on your water, put things in the freezer and the refrigerator, all of that.
And Wednesday is supposed to get. Tuesday is a high of 102. Wednesday is a high of 98.
Wow. I'm glad I'm retired. I'm young and retired, and I ain't going anywhere except for a checkup. That's it. Yes, we're getting 103 here in New Jersey. Well, that's what they're saying, but can you imagine when it starts raining? Oh my God. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We're looking forward to a big day tomorrow, and it all starts at 8:30 a.m. with coffee, bagels, French toast, pancakes, you name it, and the chat here on NY Yankee Mania. So we look forward to that, and then our interview with Corey Hart at 2 p.m. Thanks to Mr. N over here. And Jonathan, we will see you in the morning. And everybody, again, stay safe. We love you. And God bless all of you. And as I always say, God bless America. God bless the Yankees. God bless us all. Have a great night. Good night, everyone.